look up to. Everyone has their own role model. Some people admire athletes, fictional characters, or movie stars. Typically, an idol that one has exhibits characteristics of bravery, courage, heart, love, and strength. I'm a believer in superheroes, and my role model certainly is one. She's a female. I know she's not Catwoman, the Invisible Woman, or the Black Widow. No, she's much bigger than that. Most superheroes have a backstory of who they are, where they came from, and how they came to be. This is my idol story. She was born and raised in a much harsher environment than the average child lives in here in the United States. At the age of 6, she was abandoned by her family, who fled from the country of Vietnam during the Vietnam War to the United States. Her mother, father, and 2 sisters left her behind to discover a new world without her. Walls of sadness barricaded her, and she was alone, distraught, homeless, and forgotten, until her uncle, who was a Buddhist monk, took her in under his care. The monk knew not how to take care of a child, had been devoted his entire life to the teachings of the Buddha, and barely had the scarce resources to survive. The monk only had a single-room house to his name, basically a poorly sheltered shack. The living conditions were terrible. Whenever it rained, everything inside of the house was soaked. He raised her strictly. The hero was confined to spending time only at home or at school, and school was harsh too. Students received a vicious spanking or whipping, not a mere paddling, for answering even a single homework or participation question incorrect. The hero was a straight A student, but even she had scars left to show on her knuckles, back, and butt from when she was punished in school. Respect wasn't on a two-way street. Students had to show respect for their elders and teachers, but the teachers treated the students like animals. After school, she immediately had to go home to her uncle or receive punishment for her tardiness. This lifestyle continued on for her for the next 15 years until she graduated from high school. The monk's health deteriorated with age, getting weaker and weaker, so the responsibilities of the house and living were bestowed upon the hero. During her time in her mother country, the hero only received one letter from her family, a letter that even then lacked the hint of care and love. However, despite being abandoned as a mere child by her family, what drove her not to fall into the abyss of depression and entrapment and a life full of despair was her optimism, her pure belief that things can and will only get better, and that her family was on the other side waiting for her with open arms. By the time she was 21, she was granted free to travel out of the country by the government, so she set her sights on freedom in America, a new beginning. The hero traveled to America by boat, a month-long voyage. Her expectations were ruined when she didn't receive a warm welcome to America from her family. Instead, she was forced to take care of her newborn nephew and work with her mother in her hair salon. She faced harsh discouragement from her mother and sisters, hearing them tell her that she would not amount to anything and that sending her to college would be a waste of time and money. For a couple years, the hero resided in a new hellhole with her family until she met and married a man, my father. From then on, she only looked forward and shared a life filled with great values with her family. My hero is my mother. My mother taught me how to live life gratefully and not to take life for granted. The little things in life are worth living for, and giving is the most important investment for your soul. Peace and happiness comes from within, and my mother showed me that. I respect and love my mom with all my heart, and I want to make her proud. That's what makes her my idol.